person, when you get to meet her, she's quite very low-key.
Soft-spoken.
Soft-spoken. And her playstyle is somewhat similar. Excuse me?
Drafts up. I don't think this is what we should be seeing.
Yes.
We'll be repairing this.
Yeah,
it
we'll
will
be repairing this. This might be a...
It will be amended.
It will be amended. That isn't the actual draft, but we can go back to Keishi.
Yes, sir. Talk to me about Keishi.
What she
I'm
does,
a big fan.
I'm a big fan of Keishi too. Like when I got to interview her, she really is the type that she just goes with the flow. Literally, I asked her, who are you looking forward to face? It's like, I'm looking forward to face anyone. I thought they would mention everyone. I thought she would mention Vitality, Vega, of course, but she didn't put a lot of focus on the Indonesian teams, and she just said, you know what, just give me anyone. I'm ready for anyone.
Truth be told, anyone includes GGHG.
Yeah.
And currently, they are who stand in the way of Smart Omega Empress from breaking through 3rd place. But take this as well. Talk about GGHG. What if they snap into a different mode? What if they get a brand new laser focus and they show us something else? Because it's one thing to take the momentum, to have the momentum taken away from you, right? After winning game 1, oh so dominantly, and then suddenly, you know, losing to a Savage. So I hope and pray that GGHG have something left in the tank.
I'm sure they do. I mean, a pick that can rock Jushin really well, a pick, team, excuse me, that can rock a gold lane Bane, that has excelled with Zat, tells me they are a team that is ready for this current meta. And for this current meta, heading into today, if I'm not mistaken, some of the top picks that we've seen, the Terizla, Claude, Edith, Julian, and Ruby, those are our top 5, with the Minotaur, Harith, Valentina, and Roger very close by. So with these picks that I mentioned, are there anything there? Is there any pick there that you feel like would be a respect ban for either of these two teams? Let's start with Omega. What would Omega want to take away from GGHG?
Minotaur.
For sure.
Unless Valentina's open, because we saw that works now, right?
Yes.
But to hone in on what you're trying to get at, I'm gonna cut through A and B, jump to Z, or maybe should I say T.
Yeah.
The odd lack of the Rizzler. Group stage was all about the Rizzler. We saw teams first pick in Terizla, left and right, and now suddenly, save for Smart Omega, they actually love the Edith. Where's the Terizla? What if Edith gets banned out? Maybe they should consider that if it doesn't get banned out.
I agree with you. And I really agree with you with the Minotaur. At one point in this tournament, I think this was the updated stats from yesterday, heading into the knockout stages. Please correct me if I'm wrong. He had close to a 70% win rate. That's how effective Minotaur has been for MWI. Edith with 62%, Valentina 66, almost 67. Terizla, because with how much he's been used, is teetering around 47-48%. But then again, it's just because he's been used so much.
Yeah, the sample size will do the stats dirty, especially if you pick it high enough. As well, Roger, if I'm not mistaken, like Roger should also have like a close to 50-50.
Roger, surprisingly enough, is usually banned.
There you go. So he's just that much of a priority in the pool that he's protected.
Yes. If I'm not mistaken, out of the most banned heroes at some point, he's not the most banned, but he's in top 5. The top 5 most banned alongside Ling, Chip, Jushin, Angela. Roger is there at the number 5 spot.
At this point, I think you're really just thinking of banning one hero per side, because there's always 2 that's automatically taken out, and then you just get 1 that you can adjust and modify.
Here we are, the draft. One of the heroes that you mentioned earlier was Edith. Instead of that, maybe pick up the Terizla. Maybe that will be an option for GGHG as they first ban that. Omega Empress, if there's a pick I would like them to respect, it would be the Claude of Fafao. But they will also respect the Zask that we mentioned earlier for GGHD that they rocked in the mid. Second ban now for HG, I would like to see them consider taking out the Angela, maybe the Valentina.
I think they're just going to start attacking Shinoa here. But here's the thing, attacking Shinoa is most likely an exercise in futility. You know she has a Melissa, you know she has a Nixia. Very rarely do they have to kind of set up around her. There's the Ling Ban, still at large, the Roger. Still at large, the Jushin, the Chip, the Lo Yi. There's so many heroes out there. Oh, and of course the Valentina. So we're going to see a Lu Yi or a Chip, or Louis these days just kind of gets snubbed.
If I'm Omega Empress and they
Chip's open.
Good thing they
Would
ban
you
out the
rather
juice
deal
in.
with the chip? I mean, if they go chip here, you obviously go Arlo. You gotta go Arlo.
And I feel like Omega Empress could potentially... Ooh, they don't go for the chip. So chip, LY, Arlot, all open.
Yep.
Harith still open.
Would Mirai do chip?
Would you get 2 power picks with 1 pick right away? You rush chip Harith? Low Yi Harith?
Okay, low Yi chip.
Low Yi
Last
chip.
time I saw that, it was a little disgusting.
Yeah, but I still lean towards the idea that it can be a little bit overkill. So they go for... Whoa!
Do they just snub it entirely?
Whoa! Yeah, they're snubbing chip Low Yi Harith. They just go ahead and pick up Nolan and Minotaur. I mean, we did talk about the win rate of Minotaur now at 69% and counting.
Nice.
16 times. Yes. So
I mean,
around 10 or 11 wins.
It's easy. Again, if not for the Valentina, the Minotaur would have single-handedly and dominated the game. Chi Boy is notorious for that. So, with that said, no Valentina on the board. How does GGHG respond? Do they pick up the Arlo this early? Do they pick up a Tigreal this early too? Because again, I think the Tigreal is great against Keishi.
Yeah.
It's great. Ruby's also out there still.
I'd rather the Ruby than the Tig. If you're going to pick up the Tigreal, could be later. I would like the Ruby now. Oh, but this is also really great. You pick up the Low Yi, self-sustaining, great crowd control. So this needs to be a lineup by Omega Empress that isn't so honest. It can come from different angles. They have the Nolan, but their EXP laner or... No, yeah, their EXP laner needs to be coming off, needs to be able to come off from an off angle so that you get the Loi out of position to maximize her rotation dispersion.
All right, there's the Arlo going into the hands
That's
of not Ayanami, which is a solid answer to Lu Yi as he is an answer to the chip, right?
Yep.
Like as long as you know where the angle is coming from and you're able to relocate, you can just final slash whoever comes through. And what's scarier about this is there's no way out. The shortcut, you can kind of go through the portal. With the diversion, it's all in.
So for Omega Empress, are you gonna commit the last ban now that you've taken out the Tigreal into the... Commit the last ban on Ruby? Or commit the last ban on Tigreal? On Terizla.
Or the chip.
Or the chip.
Still possible.
Part of me is still okay with giving the chip though. Don't know why.
Both teams too. Both teams too. This is... What is this? Bizarro world? Like someone, what's going on?
Claude is gonna be open for Fafao. If this Roger... Oh, wait, no, excuse me. Roger will be going into
Confirmed.
the Confirmed.
So, this is a clear green light for Mega Empress to go, hey, let's give Shinoa a winning lane. Actually, no. It's not. It's because they have a great babysitting roamer.
Yeah.
So they can go for like at least a 50-50, a 40-60 at worst.
So Mega Empress are taking away backline divers. Oh, they can steal... Oh, wait. No, they cannot steal the Terizla.
Yep, no more. Oh, wait. GGHG can still play it.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking that Omega Empress might consider taking it away because you have the Hayabusa already in the jungle. The Terizla would be great unless they want to go full aggro and just pick up an EXP laner that can clear waves pretty fast.
Which I think they won't need because they have Low Yi. Low Yi clears waves pretty fast. And here's a nice deep cut from about 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
The Ixia, the Savage earning Ixia.
Oh, Omega Empress might be stuck with a Nathan here.
Beatrix too.
Or Harith. But up against a Louis.
Yeah.
Might be tough for a Harith, yeah? Up against
you can just Purify. Just pick up the Purify.
Okay.
As long as you... I think mid lane is going to matter too. You want to have a vision enabling mid lane. Like, you want to make sure bushes are clear.
So what, Nova?
Huh?
Nova?
Or Faramis.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or Nova.
There is a Nova. They go for the long range instead. Gold laner here. Excuse me. EXP laner for GGHG. Terizla making sense?
Rizzler's still open, yeah. Yuzhong, oh no!
Oh, Yuzhong Lo Yi Haya.
Hunt down the Nova. Come through with a diversion from an odd angle. Oh.
Yeah. So if it's going to be a Yuzhong, what's the roamer for GGH3 then?
It's a Crouching Roger Hidden Dragon.
I like that.
I'm here till Saturday.
We're here till Sunday, technically.
Well, I mean, on
the broadcast, okay. Okay.
You're welcome.
I got scared. I thought my flight was scheduled at a different time.
All right.
Roamer, what would it pair with?
What's on Chi Boy? Chi Boy is such an impact player for GGHG, and it looks like they're taking their time. 5 seconds left on the clock.
He's thinking. Don't tell me she's gonna Kufa or something. Atlas? Nah.
Kaj! And the Rizzler.
Oh, right. How could I forget to mention this? A classic combination of Kaja and Lo Yi a la Rebellion Esports in MPL Indonesia.
All right. Crouching Roger hidden Garuda, I guess.
What's it gonna be now for the gold lane? No, Karin was taken out early. Tough.
I don't think you want a Bea here.
No.
All the more it's dangerous.
Claude entries will be difficult. You need a bit more magic damage. It just can't be the Nova. You're both burst. You need a lot of sustained DPS.
Is Harith that sustained DPS?
Not in the traditional way that I would consider it. He's still skill-based because he'll use his basic attack after a skill.
Yeah. Oh! This works! This works!
This works!
Get away! This works!
This works!
But again, still, you have to get it in the practice. And if I'm not mistaken, if you time the getaway well, Shadow Kill can't even get to you.
The melee mains right now are very happy. Representation for them.
Miracle's going wild.
Miracle's going wild. There's a caster named Vey as well who'd be very happy about this game. But let's see if those melee mains will be happy being represented. Will this be the pick that sends Omega Empress to the next round? Or is GGHG's lineup enough to give this melee hell? This has been me, Reptar, here with Leo. We'll be back later, but now we'll send you off to Lasu. Lafel Naisu, how you?
Lesu? There's an actual Malay word that Lesu means.
Yeah.
It means tired. It means tired or tiring. But yeah, welcome to the Line of Dawn with Lesu. I mean, let's just roll with it. And welcome to the final game of the day.
It's the final game of the day. Hey, we got to see a Savage earlier, and now it comes down to this. If when I was looking at all the series today, I was like, you know what? I have a feeling this last one has a good chance of getting to a Game 3, and here we are, LaFell.
Here we are indeed. And honestly, looking at the whole composition here, really, I gotta say, MWI has its own pocket meta. Like, this time we are seeing the Louis against the Louis alongside the Kaja. It's gonna be pretty interesting here, but again, the thing about Kaja is that sometimes you can make a mistake when you're trying to force and engage. So, I don't know. Going up, basically what Chi-Boy has to do now is do a Marais. You have to catch the Roamer, actually.
You can't, yeah, I was just saying.
And then kill the Roamer as fast as you can. Because if not, the Minotaur is going to be like, you want to engage? Who decided that?
Yeah. And, you know, the thing about it is, I guess when you look at the Kaja, because this is a pick that it's always there, kind of like in the back pocket of a lot of teams, but it's very specific situations where they bring it out. And I think in this case, the Kaja is going to help. You're really just trying to get the numbers advantage early on, but you have to make it happen fast. And I think part of that is utilizing the fact that this is a Lo Yi. You can go in with a diversion, make some surprise picks happen. But if it doesn't happen, then you have a response, especially from Marais, especially with the final sash. And I think it was a great pick, a genius pick to pick up the Novaria, a hero that has been slept on through MWI a little bit because you're just playing for vision. You know, you're looking to get at least a vision, at least a sense of where the rest of GGHG is. And even for Chanel, I think the experts handled it really well about the whole go away, the way that you can actually time that correctly to even deal with Quinn in a sense here. So we'll see how it works. We've seen Melissa at least a couple times.
I've been hit by a go away once.
Have you?
It was not pleasant. I did not see that coming. And I gotta say, I was hurt.
What were you playing?
Oh, not MLBB. But anyways, now not Ayanami as well as Amor. Taking a bit of that. Chi-Boy gets taken down.
That's a good final slash from not Ayanami. We'll see if she's able to get away, and now Murray there to help him out. There's the Minoan Fury, gets the knock up into the air. Quinn goes, and Quinn will fall 2 down. Omega Empress going to get everything in this exchange. 2 kills plus the objective.
Well, we saw quite a bit of mistakes coming in from Homegirls there where essentially the abilities are not hitting anyone. And you don't want to see those kind of mistakes in the final game of the day because, again, Smart Omega Empress, they're good at the early game. And after game number 1, they're going to make sure that they hold on to their lead. Looking at a goalie here, Fawa is not having a good time.
Ooh, yeah, not having a good time. Also, not Ayanami going to go ahead and pick up. Oh, hold on. Gets the Thunderbelt already, but look at this.
Oh, they know.
They know. They have an idea, and that's why the Novaria is so good. And now they might actually press the situation. Murray going to jump in. They forced Chiboy back. They couldn't get the kill they were looking for, so at least stopped in their tracks for now. Now Quinn going to join the fight. The shout kill going to be used. It's all on Murray. Go away is going to be dropped down, but it's not going to be enough as Murray falls. Good response from GGHG.
Yeah, at least they get something here. Excuse me, the crab's still there. Quinn. Oh, yeah, there you go. It looked like both junkers were like, I mean, there's no way I'm going to get that, right? Even the crab is like,
hey, what's going on?
Excuse-moi. Hola, mi amigo. I'm here.
Well, you know, either way, like, even Hani.
I don't know what the crab's...
That's the language that
yeah,
Gold Crab speaks.
I heard crab say, hola, mi amigo.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, you might want to download a different language pack.
Maybe that's
probably it.
Yeah. Either way, right now looking at the items here, the Arlet, very fast Thunder Belt here. I'm going to make sure that he's going to be able to stay in quite a while. And the Hunter Strike on the Nolan is going to provide quite a lot of trouble. Quinn opts for a Sky Piercer, and you know how I feel about Sky Piercer on a Hayabusa against the Minotaur. If they can pick up the Minotaur, it's going to be good. But if they don't do it, then they're kind of wasting an item slot.
I think it's part of playing the part. The whole fact that you have the Kanja. You know, you want to get that pull in. You want to be able to get that Sky Piercer proc off. I almost also would have liked to see maybe if Chiboy picked up the focusing mark instead to go with this. You know, to get that burst potential down and get that numbers advantage, but this is what they're going to go with. Quantum Charge, and now the fight for this turtle. Final Slash going to be used. They get a couple flickers out too, but it's going to be Quinn that gets the turtle, and now Murray in trouble. That's the Sky Piercer procking right there, and she's still going to be going, forcing them back a little bit further. Turret is going to be grabbed down in the bottom side. That's the trade. But they might still go for more. Not Ayanami, going to be all by herself. Multiple members here from GGHD on top. And now in the mid lane, they'll keep control of it, but I'm not sure. Do they still push this in? Not Ayanami, going to have to watch the turret just go down here. So good trades. I mean, a trade across the map, and you go and look at the gold. It's pretty much even for both, even down to the kills here. And Turtle, so it's pretty much an even game here, Lofel.
For that one, the reason why Homegirls were able to get a win was because of Chiboy. She was able to lock down Mireille mid-animation of the Minotaur Fury, so she was able to stop that big ult. If she can continue doing that, then we got a game here.
Well, shower kill going to be used just to put a little bit of pressure. Not much going to happen there. Quinn might as well just go ahead and use it once she has it available. And if they can get a, pick off at this point in the game, it's going to be great. But you can see, obviously Quinn still needs a lot more damage. Hunter Strike's already available here, of course, for Keshi. She's working on the next. And like you said, you have some defensive items too locked in, but nothing just yet for Murray. What would be the right item for Murray to take first item here against this lineup?
Honestly, I would even rush the Flash of the Oasis just because you're facing against a bursty kind of lineup with the Roger as well as Hayabusa. Might as well just make sure that your teammates will get extra shielding as well as heal. So personally for me, I would rush that, because if not, then you can build the small item of the what you call it?
Which one?
It's an armor item that reduces the damage.
Still plates?
Yeah. Oh no.
Hold on. Still going to be more. Wow, talk about clearing that up. Oh, and she's going to flicker out, avoiding getting set up there, but they are going to have to trade the objective. So the turret's going to go down here. And so they'll go ahead, go for the trade.
A more.
Where's going to be used? Yeah, she's going to be fine, but this is the turtle. That's what they're going for. Ash going to go in. Flickers on in, forward, but fighting for it once again. Murray not going to find the connection she's looking for, and Quinn will somehow get the turtle. Ash going to be the one to drop. Murray going to be next. She goes down there. The rest of the team on the back end, and they'll get zoned out, but there it is again. GGHG somehow getting that turtle, getting in the exchange. Do they get more? Not Ayanami jumps in to keep the turret alive.
I'm going to say that was overextending. Personally, for me, that was a bit more aggressive than I wanted it to, but they made it work. Like they trusted Ash. Ash went in. Oh, now Honey still survives.
Honey still survives. Good try there with the final slash. but not Ayanami not going to be able to get that one.
I trust Ash.
They trust her.
Even I was like, okay, Ash, you already missed your ult. You're still moving forward. You're taking a lot of damage. And still she says to Quinn, is like, trust me, you need the right mindset. If you think you can get the turtle, you can. You can. And she did.
And that gives them this, I mean, it's a very minor advantage to work around. Nothing too crazy. And I think Smart Omega Empress, you know, knowing this, it's kind of like they're just waiting for Shinoa, obviously, to get the item she needs. She did lock in the DHS now, so she's got 2. But even on the flip side, so does Foul. So when it comes to it, it's utilizing the setup potential or even the disengage potential of the lineups that they have here. Minoan's Fury is great for that, even a Final Slash. But they go in once again, looking for the engage. Go away, are we going to be dropped? And now Ash can't get in range. And now still fighting for it. Not Ayanami going to pick up a kill. Gets the stun with the Vengeance, but the shadow kill on the backside. Looking for the right target, and Quinn won't be able to find it. Not Ayanami giving the call, going in once again. The Vengeances are going to be there. Murray jumps in, and she gets away, but not Ayanami going to be the one to fall. And they go back again, not wanting to overextend. But I don't know, man. Would you say Smart Omega Empress comes out with that win?
They initiated and they got good targets. It would be better if Homegirls did not trade, but the fact that Homegirls did trade, I would say it's pretty even. We're going to look at the STC replay here where we see we're able to catch 2, and because Ash understands that she's not going to get away anyways, might as well try to engage. And Quinn tried to go to the back line, try to get Keishi or more, but again, because everyone's so clumped up, they're all looking good. Not Ayanami, tried her best. Foul, I feel like she wanted at least 2 kills there, but again, there was not enough damage just yet. Endless Battle is great, but it's not enough just yet.
Right now, what could be great and enough, more than enough, is whatever team gets this Lord here. This is where you always start to see the Novaria especially start to shine. Once you get those shots in, the damage is going to be there. There's Ash jumping in with a flicker, forcing Shinoa back a little bit further. Could be a trouble as Ash going to be the fall, but also not Ayanami will be going down in the exchange. Murray could be the next target, goes in with a quad kill. The quad shadow won't be able to go in any further. Once again, fighting for this space, fighting for the Lord here. G-Boy in the front of the fight, but it's going to be a reset.
Yeah, definitely, because Homegirls, they got to be careful, because the Minotaur is still there, the Minotaur is still healing. Shinoa as well as Keishi can deal a lot of damage, so I feel like for Homegirls here, you don't want to overextend. You got your advantage, you get away. If you get a catch, that's amazing. Looking at G-Boy, still having the ult, you can pull someone in, preferably pulling in the Mireille. The thing is, do they have enough damage? Fafao just completed her... Okay, looking at items here, having Wing Talker, Endless Battle, as well as the Malefic Roar, you have enough damage to take down Mireille, especially when Mireille does not have any armor at all. So it's a good time if you want to catch her out. So it's really on both roamers at this point. Whoever engaged first has a higher probability of winning.
Yeah. Quinn also doing top of the damage here. You know, she's doing work on this Hayabusa, and I think anytime you see the Hayabusa drafted for these lineups, for these compositions, it's such a... You really have to be able to use the mechanics really well. You know, the shadow kill timing, a lot of times we've seen her just use it early on for the pressure, but even her placements with the quad shadows has been really good, playing against the amount of crowd control that this lineup has for Smart Omega Empress. So, you know, this is just a showcase of how close this game is. Again, it's come down to this one game for both these teams to move forward to the semifinals, and it's going to be Smart Omega Empress that just gives it a go, but here comes the diversion. They're going to be too late as the Lord is secured. Unless something can happen, Conceal going to be used. G-Boy might pull, not Ayanami. Is that the right target? They're going to force them to fight a final slash. Going to find 2 targets. And now still working at it. She's going to fall next. Keshi trying to join the fight, but Murray falls as well. They still have the Lord. Do they want to fight this? Foul can't get the kill on Shinoa. She's trying to run away, but it'll be too late as Foul falls. So it's a 1-for-2 trade, but the Lord goes to Smart Omega Empress.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, just a little bit too late. I feel like Smart Omega Empress, they saw Quinn down at bottom, and then they just called it. It's like, we got to do this now. While all of this is going on, STC replay here, I feel like the targeting coming in for Homegirls is a little bit off, because it looks like they're going for different targets here. Fafao is going for the damage dealers. Everyone else was cutting back. Not really their fault, because all of their HP was so low. Yeah. It's more on Fafao being a little bit too aggressive here. But something I do have to say is 30 minutes in, and I don't know why. Ash only has 1 item. Kind of doesn't make sense. I don't know why Ashe only has one. Like, I feel like we've seen the item pop up quite a few times. I don't know if it's a bug or something, but why does she only have one? I feel like at this point, the minimum you should have is 2 because you're the EXP, you're not the robot.
Yeah. Interesting to point it out.
Yeah, just one item.
Yeah, she's only got the Dominant Ice. I mean, she picked up the Fury Hammer probably early on just for the lane.
The thing is, their gold is not different. 5.4, 5.9, 500 difference, but looking at the Arlet is going to finish the 3rd item first. Right?
Yeah, interesting. I mean, it looks like they have, what, 2 conceals, 2 ult? Quinn, wow, she just deleted. Diversion going to be used, but they won't follow up on that. So with this, once again, it's just going to be put the pressure on the bottom lane. That's the game plan for Smart Empress. Want to get as much territory as they can. And now eyes set on the base turret here. 4 members for GGHG. Is it going to be enough to hold on a little bit longer? Base turret still standing for now. Not Ayanami on the front side. They're going to jump in. Murray there too, looking for this kill on Ashe. Ashe Immortality going to be popped. There's the final slash. The Cheap Boy will fall, and now Ashe could be next. They get the stun. It's a double for not Ayanami. And now they're going to take the discipline approach and back off. They still have a tier 2 in the mid lane to work on.
Right now, Homegirls is definitely in a bad spot. Looking at STC replay here, it does seem like Chiboy is not going to have a good time trying to force a fight because now with the map pressure that they have, Smart Mega Empress, they can initiate. Mireille can do whatever she wants at this point. And looking at the management here, they're not really pleased with how the game is looking so far. Well, at least for Homegirls.
Yeah, for Homegirls. Smart Mega Empress team looking really confident at this point. Look at that. Hanny just deleted with a combination from Keshi. 5-0-4. This pick really paying dividends here, and now I'm going to work on the Lord. Not sure if GGHG can really turn this around. Conceal going to be used from G-Boy. There's the jump with the penalty zone, and Quinn going on the backside too, going to force them back a little bit further, even with the go away. But Quinn will find Keshi. Final slash going to be used. Key-Boy going to be next. Chi-Boy will go down. She's out of here, but Quinn still there. Not Ayanami going to try to keep her here at bay. Quinn goes in with a quad shadow. And once again, Lord's still going to be taking here. Smart Mega Empress will be able to secure the objective. Bao jumps in. Quinn, what left can they do? The final slash won't be able to connect. Oh, but the shot from Amore will find the mark.
But Honey's still around. Homegirls, they really don't want to let this Lord go. They're like changing shifts at this point. It's like, okay, now it's my turn, now it's your turn, now it's my turn, now it's your turn. Make sure they don't get the Lord, but looks like they don't have much say for this one. The Lord is going over to Smart Mega Empress.
It's going to be the trade right there. Again, a very messy fight for them to go in and secure this. And Hani really trying to do her best. She has quite a bit of damage too. A little bit longer if she could have, but Quinn will get a kill on not Ayanami. So once again, Smart Mega Empress, they get the objective. They get ready for this push into the base for GGHG. Could this be it? Could they defend?
I feel like they can defend one more time. Just a feeling, but the moment they're able to take down Fafao, I feel like that's it. Because I feel like Fafao is the saving grace for Homegirls right now, even though her KD is 2, 2, and 3, but she's been able to juggle this team fight quite well. Going in and out, dealing enough damage to make it so that Smart Mega Empress doesn't fully commit to any kind of engage. But again, that Minotaur is a problem. Mireille, 0, 4, and 12. Again, Chi-Boy hasn't been finding the right targets, having to force to pick up not Ayanami instead of Mireille or even Keishi.
Comes down to this. At this point, this could possibly be a game-ending Lord for Smart Mega Empress. They went through it in Game 1. They had a game for themselves with a Savage in Game 2, and now for Game 3, looking to clutch this one out. Ashe on the front side, trying to keep it at bay. The mid-turret's going to be the focus. They go in with a shadow kill, but it's not going to be enough to pump out the damage they're looking for. There's the final slash and the Minoan Fury with the flicker combination. Chi-Boy in trouble, 1 hit away. They will be able to get it. Lord's still going to be worked on, and now running from the backside. With Smart Mega Empress still looking to cap out the game, and they will do it. They'll force it in. It took them 3 games, but they'll send the Homegirls home and go